Whoa, whoa, sank down into the dadgum ground. Hey y'all, hey, it's time for another Wet Your Whistle Wednesday on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. Hey, I'm sitting out here in my backyard. It's partly cloudy, but I've got this little cul-de-sac back here in my backyard. I've got little trees and stuff all around me, little paths mowed. You can see my fire pit over here, a couple of chairs. Anyway, hey, we're out here today. Man, it's just a beautiful day. It's a good day to drink a beer. I've got a day off tomorrow, so I'm gonna enjoy me a couple of beers today. What I've got for you today is a Sierra Nevada Fantastic Haze Imperial IPA. All right, I have never seen this before, and I've seen people review it, but I've never seen it where I could buy it until this past weekend, or this last week. I've got a place down in Murfreesboro called the World Market, and they have all kinds of different beers down there, and you can make your own 6-pack of singles, and that's where I got this one. This stuff is 9% ABV. Ooh. Imperial IPA from the Sierra Nevada Brewing Company, and I am anxious to try this. I'm thinking this is going to be a really good brew. Sierra Nevada, of course, is in Chico, California, and Mills River, North Carolina. There are a couple of sites that they brew this stuff. I've had several of Sierra Nevada's brews. I've not been disappointed in any of them, I don't think. I've enjoyed all of them. Of course, it's hard for me to get a hold of a bad beer. I just love beer, y'all. I like trying different kinds of beer, different flavors. The sour beers, I'm not really high on the sour beers, but I mean, I ain't gonna pour them out, you know. But they kind of give you a little warning, you know, if they're sour or not. So I try not to buy too much sour stuff because I really don't care too much for it. I don't mind a little tart in my beer, but I just don't like sour, just flat out sour. All right, let's see. Boy, look at that. Dadgum. The head on that thing. And it's hazy. It's hazy, all right, but it's all head. Look at that. Whole handful of head there. I'm detecting a little bit of citrus note in the head. Ooh, there it comes. There it comes. Got a little bit of a little hop note there. But it's a nice head. Looks kind of spongy around the edges there. You see those big coarse bubbles around the edge, look like a sponge. I never really thought about that. And then I saw my buddy Ronald Terrio. He tried a beer one time and he said it kind of looked like a sponge. It does. It kind of looks like a sponge. He wasn't reviewing this one in particular on that video, but whatever. Boy, it smells good. Dadgum. It's got just a hint of pine and more of a citrusy type aroma is what I'm getting out of it. But man, it's pretty dadgum. Just hazy gold. Look at that. And that head is just lingering. Now the bubbles on around the side are coarse, but the bubbles on top are real fine. And you know what? I'm a member of Alcohol Legs on Facebook, which is a beer group dedicated to beer and liquor and wine, all that kind of stuff. And you know, big debate was going around about how you should pour your beer. You give it a hard pour, you tilt your glass, you pour it soft, you try not to get any foam, try to get foam. All right, so I used to try to pour it like a Coca-Cola. You know, tilt your glass, just barely pour it in there, you didn't want no fizz. Well, that ain't the way you do beer. Beer is different from Coca-Cola. I pour beer hard now, and I learned it from Ronald Terrio from Louisiana Beer Reviews. You pour beer hard to get the head on it. Some people don't like head, and that's okay. But if you want to have the full experience of a beer, you need to have a head on it, and because it releases the aroma. It has a different flavor from the body, and this is interesting. I also learned this from Ronald, that if you pour the head on it, you release some of the gas, so you don't burp as much after you enjoy the beer. Now, the school of thought that I learned from Ronald as well is you want to pour it with a head if you're pouring it out of a can or a bottle. All right. if you're at a bar and you know you're having it on draft, you don't want a head, because they quit when it's full and you're paying for head. You don't want to do that when you're at a bar, okay? So you want as little head as possible if you're getting it on draft. But if you're pouring out of a bottle or a can, you want to get that head, release those gases, release that aroma, release that flavor in the head. Now, oh, yes. I'm sitting here under a peach tree, y'all, and this thing is absolutely covered up in peaches. Wow. I didn't even realize. I knew it was a peach tree, but I didn't know it had fruit on it yet. Got little bitty peaches about the size of between $1 and $1/2. Huh. Anyway, all right, so, yeah, release that flavor, release that aroma. Pour your beer hard. And just try it, man. Just try it. Now, one thing I do got to say, if you're having an IPA, man, always pour it off anyway. Always pour it off, regardless if you want to head on it or not. It does not taste the same out of a bottle or a can, IPAs in particular. That strong hop flavor in the head, that strong hop flavor and aroma, man, all that in the can, it just, if you drink it strictly out of the can or a bottle, it just doesn't taste as good. It's too funky. But you pour that off, let some of that aerate and appreciate, man. Now, once this head is poured, it's thinned out, but you can see, look at that. Look at that lacing. You see that? That's quality. I think it's quality. I think when you have a beer that lacing kind of lingers, I just consider that quality beer. And man, this stuff's got stuff floating around in it, man. Oh man, I should have given it a good shake for. Well, I don't see nothing in there. I still should have swished it before I poured that last of it in there. Fantastic Haze Imperial IPA, 9% alcohol by volume. This Fantastic Haze is for all American workers. Hey, y'all work hard to support yourselves and your families. Thank you for what you do. I appreciate you. We all depend on each other, and your job is important. I don't care what you do. It don't matter. Your job is important. So thank you for what you do. This is for you, the American worker. Oh. Wow. Okay. It's got a hop character, a piney hop character in the beer, but it's not like drinking a Christmas tree or anything. I mean, I can taste the hops, I taste the piney hop, but it's kind of a medium. The beer itself is kind of thick, a little on the thick side. But I mean, for a 9% alcohol by volume, it's actually very smooth and delicious. Dadgum, man. That's good stuff. And just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beer. Nice and hazy. Got little chunks floating around in it. Now I don't know, it don't have any kind of, it don't say anything on here about what it's brewed with or none of that kind of stuff. It just got the stupid government warnings, all it's got. But anyway, if you see some Fantastic Haze Imperial IPA and you like IPAs, man, you will love this stuff right here. I mean, it is good, it's smooth, it's got the hop character that I really like, a little bit of bitterness. The bitterness was a little bit more pronounced in the head. When I tasted the head, it was a little bit more pronounced there, but still get a little bit of bitterness in the body. Not overbearing, but delicious. I mean, very, very good brew. And I'm detecting just a hint of the citrus. It's almost a lemony. It's not real lemony, but I can detect a little bit of lemon. Not overbearing, but I mean, it's just delicious, y'all. Y'all got to try it if you get a chance. Alright, y'all. That's been Wet Your Whistle Wednesday for this week. I'll be back tomorrow for a Saturday, I'll be back tomorrow for a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday. I got another Tennessee brew I'm going to try for you. This one's out of East Tennessee. And I've tried a couple of their brews before. I'm anxious to try this one. Alright, y'all. So, you like the videos, there's a little beer mug over here. You subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm here every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm also on TikTok at Fridays_R4U. Check me out there. Get a nice 60-second concise beer review. I don't get much on there, but anyway, whatever. Alright, love and appreciate y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Take care. Cheers.